Not in real life and not in the movies either. Okay, next. Okay, go ahead.
The camera's trying to fall on the ground.
Right. Look,
Keep that cane away from me. Oh my God.
right, it's not Walking Dead.
Not Walking Dead.
How pissed off were you when you found out that you weren't going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy with the Avengers because your character had died?
I was not pissed off at all.
You don't want to be in it with the Avengers?
No, I didn't want to be in Avengers at all. None of those guys would be avenging me. No, Yondu was never in the Yondu was never in the wars. Those upcoming wars with Thanos. You know that. You know what's going to happen, right? There's going to be this big giant war, and Thanos is going to kick some ass because he's got this glove with these crazy jewels in this glove that gives him massive powers over life and death and time and all that kind of stuff. And so he's a badass. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and you knew that, right? Okay. So what about that? What about it? Yondu was never there. In the comics, though, if I were there, I could beat him, right? I would do what?
You'd beat him.
I would beat him. I would beat him badly. I would kick his ass. What else is? Is there another term for it? I'd smack him down.
Twat him.
I would what? What?
Twat.
What? You know, thank you. In the U.S., we have a twat is a different thing. I would twat. No, I didn't. In U.S. terms, I would not want to twat him. He could be a twat. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Corey.
Cut here. Like there. Corey, how you doing, Corey? You got a question, sir?
Yeah, well, first I want to say...
Oh, first off, Corey, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Sheffield.
Sheffield? Corey's from Sheffield? They make great knives in Sheffield.
I was going to say, first off, you're my third favourite actor.
The third? I am Corey's third favorite actor. Thank you, Corey. Third favorite actor. That's like me looking at the poster and I see Merle Dixon's not on the poster. Have you noticed that? Merle Dixon was not on the Walking Dead poster out there? That is so wrong. How wrong is it? How wrong is that?
So wrong.
That was so wrong. Unbelievable. So what's your question, sir?
I was going to say, are you in Black Ops 4?
I know, I'm gonna do more Black Ops. Yes, I will do. I love those guys. We work well together. But I was there was a strike. The unions put on this strike earlier this year in regards to the gaming industry. And just about that time, Treyarch, the Black Ops guys, called me to do a big role in Black Ops 3. And guess what happened? Well, I couldn't, it came and gone. They hired some Canadian or something. You know? Yeah, the Canadians, they don't honor our strikes down there in the U.S. The lower 48, whatever. The Canadians, they'll just come down and work for nothing and do the job no matter what. And the gaming industry said, yes, hell yes. So we'll get our game done and it'll come out on time. But unfortunately, Michael Rooker is not in that game. And they made a mistake, and I'm sorry they didn't wait for me, but they did not. I was crying. Want to do more Black Ops? But I will do more Black Ops for sure. Sometime in the future, perhaps. Would you like that? I would love that. I would love that. Hold on. Next.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Thank you for signing my t-shirt yesterday.
My pleasure. I signed your t-shirt?
Yeah, I give you one. I give you.
Oh, that's right. I have that t-shirt, yes. What's your name?
Neil from Belfast.
From Belfast.
Yes.
Belfast. What does Belfast mean?
I have.
It's a fast bell? Very fast?
You know when you're a kid and you ring someone's doorbell and you disappear?
Boom! Do! I know Belfast! I used to do that! Yeah. Oh yeah, Belfast. What do they call that in the States? They call that ring and ditch. How do you call it?
Dash or ditch, you can say.
Dutch, ring and Dutch. Yes, you know who told me that name? Was my little granddaughter. And I'm like, what does that mean? She says, that's when you ring the doorbell and you run away really fast. And I'm like, who taught you that? She says, I've never done it, but Dad has done it. Dad told me a story when he did it when he was a little boy. And I said, is that right? Well, he's teaching you well. Look at him, teaching you how to ring in Dutch or ditch or whatever. So Belfast, ring and run away fast, right? Is that what it's called? Oh, okay. And that's are you saying this is where the name originated from?
No, but it suits better.
Okay. What's your question?
In Yondu's funeral scene, very emotional scene and very difficult to watch. Is it true you fell asleep lying on the table while everyone was mourning you?
Yes.
I wasn't sure if that was true or if you just did it as a joke. I saw a video we could hear you snoring.
Yes.
How did you fall asleep at such a, well, everyone's breaking down around you.
That's right. I thought it was very relaxing.
How long were you lying there?
We did the scene several times, like 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
You were just knackered?
No, not at all. After every cut, I would wake up, and then we'd start rolling the cameras again. I'd just go right back to sleep. Very relaxing. It's a very relaxing scene. Chris Pratt had this very long, drawn-out monologue, and it was beautifully done, and he never broke whatsoever in the middle of. and